I feel like we've been straying away from what we usually do. So let's go with Tesla. Brian, bring us into that.
Gentlemen, did you guys see that? Do you guys remember the Looney Tunes? You guys remember the Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you ever watch the Wile E. Coyote when he would draw like a road, like the continuation of a road onto a wall, and then the road runner would run right through it, and like nothing happened?
Yeah.
So somebody decided to test this with a Tesla. So a YouTuber by the name of Mark Rober was doing a video. Now, the video wasn't specifically in order to find this. He was actually testing out a different technology called LiDAR, which is a technology that uses lasers in order to essentially see depth from far away. So essentially, it shoots a laser at something, the laser bounces back, and the time that it takes back, it can tell how far that item is, right? So he was making a video where he actually 3D mapped one of the rides at Disney World. It's like one of the ones that are like completely dark and underground, so nobody's ever actually visually seen it. And he actually mapped the entire thing with LiDAR. So that was the original point of the video, but he wanted to actually make a comparison. So Tesla is famously known for not using any other sensor other than cameras in order to do their self-driving and all of this. Other companies have used LiDAR. So he actually wanted to see, can you trick the camera on a Tesla to drive into a wall, essentially? He ran the experiment a couple of times from the interviews that he's done after this, because he's actually gotten a lot of controversy out of this because people don't believe him. So essentially what he did was that he drove a Tesla at 40 miles an hour at a wall. Now, keep in mind that running into the wall was the last experiment. There were other experiments that they did, such as seeing if the cameras could see a kid in the fog, like a thick fog, would it be able to see it? The car with LiDAR is able to see it because it can see directly through smoke. The Tesla wasn't, hit the kid. There was another one where it was like a heavy downpour, like they simulated rain. Again, Tesla hit the kid. The last experiment was that one where they painted a wall, they had the kid behind it, and then they tried to see if the Tesla would drive through it. Now, here's where the controversy comes into play. People are arguing that the Tesla would not have hit the wall, so it smacked directly into the wall if it was completely self-driving. So apparently they're arguing that there's two different levels of like Tesla self-driving. There is the full self-driving with supervision, quotation marks, because that's how they actually state that it's supposed to operate. And then you have autopilot, which is where what most people actually have and use on a daily basis. So the internet is arguing that those are two completely different systems. Now, the problem with this is that another YouTuber actually made the same video to try to test this, to try to see if maybe he was just using the wrong setting. He retested it with a Model Y and a Cybertruck. The Model Y hit the wall, the Cybertruck didn't. Now, they're arguing that the Cybertruck that experiment was done during a different time of the day, so the painting wasn't the same as the actual background. So that's why the car was able to tell the difference. In all of the experiments, what it seems to be happening is that the car is disengaging within 1 second before it hits the wall because the parking sensors are actually picking up on the wall. So it's not until the parking sensors see the wall that the self-driving disengages, but at that point you have 1 second to react and you already hit the wall. That's what it's looking like. Gentlemen, what do we think is gonna happen? This is a car that's out on the road right now, and with an optical illusion?
Oh, God.
That brings me back to the first topic. We're getting too comfortable.
Okay.
Because, cool, you have a self-driving car. Are you going to abuse that to the point that you don't even drive anymore? That you feel so comfortable in that self-driving car that you'll have turned around whole conversation with the nigga in the back seat? Is that
that's the future we're aiming for. That's what we want in the future.
But we're not there.
Yeah.
And you know why this is happening is because we're getting too comfortable, and the whole world's gonna turn into Terminator. Niggas gonna make iRobots that's gonna attack the fuck out of us.
What I think the future gonna be is like WALL-E. You ever watch WALL-E when they in the ship?
I don't think so.
And we're all just big, just floating around.
We're getting too comfortable.
I'm saying it is.
I don't think so, for the simple reason that once we have the technology stabilized to the point where governments will be on board with us doing mutations to our gene pool and our DNA. Once we get to that level, like we have the base technology to do that already. We really won't even have to work out. We could have perfect physiques in the future if we really wanted to. The base science is there. We just ethically bound.
So what you mean, like you take something and then you just
I seen
over time your DNA will change.
Oh,
yeah, that's possible. Yeah,
I feel like I seen a couple things online where you're able to choose like certain characteristics of the baby
of a child. Yeah, that's a possibility.
So if you want LeBron James, you can make him.
You can,
but you need to buy the
7
VC.
foot could shoot.
You need the VC for that, bro.
You need the VC.
Necesito
And
cuarto,
it's not on the free trial.
It's not.
Necesito cuarto yo entonces.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Yo, that's
So
crazy.
the base science is there. Eventually, we will get there where we'll have like the ethics worked out. So I don't think we'll end up at Wall-E, but we may end up to the point where we won't make it off the planet if we do make it to Wall-E. Is what I would expect. That's the only logical conclusion that I can see on that. I don't think we would make it off the planet if we ever made it to the Wall-E stage.
You said if we're just fat and lazy like that, we're not.
We'll
leaving
never make
Earth?
it to that. Yeah.
We're not leaving Earth.
No, we're not leaving Earth.
What the heck?
We won't leave Earth
Why?
because we have to leave Earth now, when everybody's actually physically able to actually leave the planet. Just leaving. Just think about leaving into space. Do you know how many G's you have to pull to get out of like the atmosphere? Most people wouldn't survive that. Especially if you're obese. Think about how much mass that would be. We would have to be off the planet now before we get to that Wall-E stage.
So you know
but
how
not everybody gonna be off the planet though.
Yeah, most people won't. Most people will perish if we make it to
Yeah,
that stage.
most people will be lazy and comfortable to get off the planet.
They'll be like, yeah, we'll wait it out. But you saw how those astronauts came down like 9 months after they're supposed to off that routine. Those astronauts have to be physically fit to go up there.
Yeah. There's a lot of training that
and
goes
it's
involved.
just not body wise, it's mentally as well. Because last thing you want is a psycho nigga.
But you don't think in the future we just gonna be able to?
Oh yeah,
What do you mean?
they're gonna be like commercial
Teleport?
flights into space.
No, not teleport. Just say you get on a rocket, and it's just like you're not gonna have to, like the pressure. You're not really gonna feel the pressure.
Well, I guess.
There's a lot of like science behind like escape velocity and shit like that. When we get to the point where you won't be affected by the escape velocity of the planet, like in order to get off of the planet, like we'll be talking about like advanced civilization.
Oh shit!
Yeah. But for right now, we don't have
Like aliens. How do aliens come over here whenever they want?
So there's a running theory.
Why are you asking him that?
There's a.
Just ask me, nigga.
You look like the Men in Black.
That's what I'm saying.
All right,
So-
They have spaceships, bro, but their spaceships don't work like our spaceships.
No.
They use like they use the power of motion and vibration. Like some shit would just move by itself, and then it'll just propel everything. And then there's another theory that says that. listen to this one. It's another theory that says that the spaceship doesn't move; everything around you move.
No, that's a thing. We talked about on one of the episodes. We talked to Chris.
Wait,
he's one of my friends. He's a physics major. He's actually a nuclear scientist now, I think. So we talked to him about like the different types of propulsions, and he explained to like how that shit works. So essentially, what it does is that the ship would move space around it, so the people inside wouldn't feel the space moving.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So you know how a car moves?
Yeah.
Like the car rolls its wheels
Right.
to move, nigga. Imagine the wheels is rolling the earth in a circle. Mm-hmm. Think of it like that. I'm on a different type of wavelength. That's why.
But we don't feel it, obviously.
Nah.
Nah.
Your shit, you wouldn't even know what's happening
Yeah.
because you're just
Y'all
living
on
your
some other
normal
shit.
life.
So what y'all saying is the UFO's not really moving. It's just us.
Us moving around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We thought the same thing when we heard it. We were like, "What are you talking about?"
Think of it. Think of it like a ghost. You know how a ghost passes through like walls. So like us, we would have to leave a spot, walk around to get to it. This nigga just goes
Like
straight
in another
there.
dimension type shit.
No, not another dimension. No.
No.
It's still in our dimension. It's warping our dimension. Is what it's doing.
Yeah.
Y'all fucking my head up.
That's what we thought too.
What the hell? Is that like the first time y'all heard that theory?
I mean,
At least explain. Like,
yeah,
what's
explained like
happening.
he explained it. I was like, yeah, and then I was like, low key, that shit makes sense.
That's so crazy. What's your favorite alien movie?
Independence Day.
Is that
Will
that
Smith?
when they?
Will
Wait, which is
Smith one.
oh Independence Day was fire.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Do you saw the one that's like the attackers from Mars or something like that, where it's the little aliens with the little tube and you can see their brain, and then they go and get the president.
Oh, I know which one you're
And
talking
it's like
about.
a comedy type.
Yeah,
shit,
I know which one you're
but they
talking
actually
about.
blasting niggas.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a
That's a
good.
good
That's a
one.
classic. Damn,
That is a
good one.
classic.
How old is that?
That's old.
That's old.
Yeah,
I used
that's
to
like
watch that
early
as a
2000s.
kid at TBS.
That had to be like early 2000s. For that
Yeah,
movie.
that shit was tough though.
That was a funny movie. Good movie.
And what else? The
Old
other
ass
aliens,
niggas.
Like Predator and stuff. Like, I'm not really into that.
Coneheads was a good movie.
Coneheads was. Oh, how about the
Y'all niggas is saying some old ass shit.
Yeah,
What the fuck y'all
Coneheads
niggas
You don't
talking
remember
about?
Coneheads? You never seen that?
I heard of Coneheads. Oh,
No, you gotta watch that.
That's that weird shit. It's like a weird movie, right?
Yeah, it's like the aliens, but like all of their heads are shaped like cones.
Yeah. Yo, what's the alien movie
Would've
where they had to find the continuum combustor thing, and it's like it's what's this nigga's name, bro? He was in that '70s show. He was the
Which
slow
one?
one.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. It was
okay.
Ashton Kutcher and another dude. And they had to go to this arcade, and two alien bad bitches was following them. They're trying to fuck them up. And then the weird niggas in suits, it was in the cult. Fuck, I forgot the name, bro.
Search it up.
Fuck.
Nah, my favorite, I don't even know. I think Alien is a really good scary movie. Like a horror movie.
That is a good movie. That's a good movie. Alien versus Predator is also a great
Ooh.
movie. Great movie.
You know what's good, actually? Signs. I think that's a good alien
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Scary Movie 3.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. Oh, dude, where's my car? Y'all seen that movie?
That's an alien movie?
Yeah, they're aliens.
They're aliens?
Yeah.
No, it's no. Wait, what?
Dude, where's my car,
There's
bro?
no fucking
The
way.
one where they lose their car?
Yeah. They're aliens that come to get the continuum combustor from the arcade. And it's like a toy that they win at the arcade and they go back home.
Dude, where's my car?
You have to rewatch the movie, bro.
Dude, wait, what?
I'm giving y'all gems.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's what I'm thinking about.
Nah. That's a different
I'm confusing the movies. I'm confusing movies. All right, so I don't think I've seen that movie then.
Dude, yeah,
Nah,
watch that.
that's dead ass.
It's an alien movie. That's the plot.
It's partly an alien movie.
Told you. Yeah, not
What
even
the-
really peeping shit.
What the fuck?
That's crazy. What the hell?
Dude, Where's My Car's a classic, bro.
All right, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.